Can you explain why you're asking me to leave? Can you explain why you're asking me to leave?
That is a piece of video right there that has been shared thousands of times, showing a Clemson professor being escorted out of Donald Trump's rally in Pendleton last night.
That professor tells 7 News reporter Addie Hampton racial and religious prejudices got him kicked out. Addie's in Clemson tonight with more on the story. Addie.
Well, guys, Dr. Chinjerai Kumanyika was wearing a traditional Muslim headscarf last night. Now, he doesn't practice this religion, but he said he wanted to stand in solidarity with groups that he says have been marginalized by the Donald Trump campaign. He says this prejudice shone through last night when he was walked out of that Trump event.
Can you explain why you're asking me to leave? Can you explain why you're asking me to leave?
With cell phone in hand, Clemson professor Dr. Chinjerai Kumanyika documented the moment he was removed from Donald Trump's rally at the Garrison Livestock Arena Wednesday.
I am, and I'm leaving.
That video, uploaded to Facebook, has been viewed more than 150,000 times in a matter of hours. That viral effect, he believes, is based on how he looked last night, not how he acted. He says it got him booted out.
I also wanted to go dressed and in a way that essentially did show some solidarity with people who have been a little bit targeted and marginalized by some of the rhetoric of this campaign.
Groups like Muslims, women, and Latin Americans. Donning a traditional Muslim keffiyeh, Kumanyika called the move a test of our rights to practice the democratic process. His getting kicked out means the test failed.
I think that this sends a message in some way that if you are going to participate in the democratic process, be small, be inconspicuous, don't stand up, sit down. If you're told to leave, don't ask why.
The difference for him, he says he didn't act small. He stood up, he sat down, he walked around the arena. According to the Anderson County Sheriff's deputies, this caught the Trump campaign's attention.
What did I do that was different than anyone else?
The Trump campaign,
Yeah.
the Trump people, you're no longer welcome.
We reached out to the Trump campaign Thursday. They said they were looking into the matter. Meanwhile, the sheriff's office says they did escort him out on behalf of the campaign, not based on his appearance, but because Kumanyika was, quote, continually blocking the view of other people.
Well, I wondered, and I still wonder, what I did that was different from what anyone else has done.
While he didn't expect the viral attention of the video, he believes it speaks to the fear spread by the Trump campaign, though he adds he didn't believe all the Trump supporters are bigoted.
There's a real atmosphere of fear, and that's an atmosphere that somebody's benefiting from that. There are forces benefiting from that atmosphere of fear. So we need to maybe not target the people who are being made scared, but we need to think about who's benefiting from this fear.
Kumanyika says he hopes this sparks a very necessary discussion on behalf of people that he feels are marginalized by the Trump campaign. He wants to talk about democratic process and equality for all. I'm reporting live tonight in Clemson. Addie Hampton, 7 News.